this thing on?
Turn it on?
Yeah, turn it on.
It's on now?
Yeah. Well, the subject for today is about not looking back. We spent a large part of my life looking back, wondering about what could have been, what should have been, what is and what ain't. Now, I've decided with me and my homie. So say what's up, homie.
What's up?
we are no longer looking back.
Hold up, I thought we were doing no look. I thought we weren't looking back at women's booties.
That's very true. We're not looking back at women's booties. But
you gotta be distinctive about what we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah, we're
some clarity.
Absolutely. It's just the biggest thing is not getting distracted about the gentle rustling of women's posteriors and also other things in life. I guess it's gonna be on YouTube, you know that.
Oh, brother.
But just what I think about it personally is I just think it's time to stop looking back at folks. You know,
what do you mean? Specifically, philosophically?
Yeah, philosophically, specifically.
Because we don't want to look back because we just I think that's a small part of the bigger issue. It's like we're looking back at what could have been, what should have been, and when you look back, you can't move forward. Right?
It's so real. When you look back, you cannot move forward.
Right.
Plus, you might miss what's ahead if you keep looking back at things. So I mean, why not just go forward in the first place?
Right.
Leave whatever has passed you by alone and.
Right.
Just run hard after the great, wonderful light of what was supposed to be your future. Not the not the past is behind you.
Right. And then every time you look back, I mean, how productive is that, right? I mean, just look at it from a man hollering at a woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get tired of looking back at young ladies, and all we're doing is looking back, right?
Yeah.
It's like nothing. You don't go out. Like, what's the odds of you actually going there and actually having a successful meet and greet?
The odds of actually meeting somebody like that who you just are like 0 to none. So I mean. Okay, the way me and Lawrence got this concept of not looking back was in the Old Testament, Lot's wife. The destruction came to the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. And as destruction came, the angels came and led Lot and his wife and his family, his girls, out of the city. Everyone who left the city and did not look back, they were able to escape and go into the night. But Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. So from there, we got the derivative that we should stop looking back at things because we're trying to go towards our future. So, with that being said.
Okay, so she was in disobedience. They were told not to look back. Why?
Right. Why was she looking back, though? She was looking back. The principle is
out of fear.
Yeah.
Out of fear, or she couldn't let go of what she had. I don't know if it was a fear.
It wasn't fear. It was more like she wanted to see what was going on back there. She was distracted. She was
she lost her focus.
She lost her focus. She looked like Penelope Cruz right there.
Yeah. But we're looking forward, not back though.
I am. That's right in my peripheral. But anyway.
So if you turned away from your past, and your past is now totally behind you, would you really look back at it or behold it again?
Definitely not.
So you won't look back?
I won't look back. I even had an experience where I moved at one point in time out of a neighborhood where I was living in a neighborhood originally, in a relationship, living with somebody I shouldn't have been involved with, never God's will for me to be there. When I finally listened to God, got out of the relationship, left the neighborhood and moved, I moved like one neighborhood over. So I'd go for runs. And one day I thought, gosh, I haven't been back over there in so long. I'm going to run over there. Haven't seen the neighborhood in a while. Go back to the old neighborhood and run. And honestly, God said to me, why would you ever go back? I'm on my run.
And that's what's up.
Listening to my music. I'm running. I'm thinking, wow, I haven't seen that neighborhood. I'm kind of approaching the neighborhood. I'm about to be there. God said, why would you ever go back? I took you out of that place. Why would you ever go back?
And
I never ran there again.
There you have it, folks. Another satisfied customer. We're not looking back. We all hope that you feel the same way. If you're passing from your life, you're not looking back at. Don't even take time to glance at it. I don't care even if it is something that you find quite attractive or delectable or just me.
You know, I
Don't
think
look back.
when we get far away from things, we do it with relationships. We'll kind of look back. Well, he wasn't so bad because when we're looking back at relationships, we remember the good times.
Right.
Yeah.
Conveniently forget the
never
bad
as bad,
times.
right?
Oh, you remember the good times.
Well,
Never the bad. You
forget
never forgot that
Why
we forgot to
we
pay
broke
for
up
your
with that
dinner.
person to begin with. Yeah, so looking back,
Oh.
you can look through a shade of lenses that's not accurate and truthful.